Jonesborough, Tennessee. Have you thought about moving to Tennessee and just don't know which part of the state might be best for you? Then stick around as we talk about another one of Northeast Tennessee's small towns, Jonesborough. Hi, this is Scott Henniger with the home team, brokered by eXp Realty. And Kim and I specialize in helping out-of-state buyers relocate to Northeast Tennessee. Now, this area includes the Tri-Cities, which are Bristol, Kingsport, and Johnson City, as well as the smaller towns surrounding us, such as Jonesborough, Greenville, and Elizabethton. Each town has its own personality, as well as pros and cons, and our job is to give you more information about each to help you decide which might be the best fit for you. So today, we're talking about Jonesborough. Jonesborough, the oldest town in Tennessee, is located just to the southwest of Johnson City. The town is very rich in history and features a well-preserved historic downtown that attracts a lot of visitors. It's known as the storytelling capital of the world and features plenty of events throughout the year to keep you busy. The area surrounding Jonesborough features rolling hills, mountain views, along with plenty of scenic farmland. Jonesborough is a 15 to 20 minute drive from downtown Johnson City, the largest city in Northeast Tennessee. So if you can't find what you need in Jonesborough, chances are you'll find it close by. Let's quickly go over some background, then we'll get into what the town has to offer and why you might want to live there. Jonesborough was founded in 1779, 17 years before Tennessee even became a state. The town's population is around 6,000 people, so it is indeed a small town. However, 500,000 people live in the entire metro area, which includes Bristol, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Jonesborough's population growth rate is the highest of all the towns in Northeast Tennessee. It grew 2.1% between 2020 and 2021. Now, I'm not too surprised that it's the quickest growing town in Northeast Tennessee, given the number of new homes being built in the Jonesborough area. Jonesborough is about 30 minutes away from Greenville, Tennessee, 45 minutes from Bristol, about an hour from Asheville, North Carolina, and both Boone and Banner Elk, North Carolina, where you can find a couple of ski resorts. State and national forests are never far away since you're close to the mountains. The area is only 5.5 hours from the Carolina coast, 6 hours from the nation's capital, 4 hours from Nashville, and an hour and a half from the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. So what makes Jonesborough a good place to live? I'd say that a combination of truly small town feel, the scenery, and ability to get outside and enjoy the outdoors have to top the list. Nearly everywhere you look, you'll either see mountains, farmland, or a combination of both. Since the town is located near the Cherokee National Forest, you're never far from outdoor activities. If you watched any of our other videos on the local towns in the area, then you know we have easy access to fishing, boating, kayaking, hiking, walking trails. Just about anything outdoors that you might want to do is within a 30 or 40 minute drive. One good example is Roan Mountain, Tennessee. The Roan Mountain State Park is a great place to visit, whether for a quick day trip to do some hiking or for camping overnight. They have 30 rental cabins, a campground with RV sites, pavilions, and more. Hiking Roan Mountain's famous balds offers some pretty spectacular views with a peak elevation of over 5,500 feet. And did you know that the world's largest natural rhododendron garden is in the area? The downtown Jonesborough Historic District is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The well-preserved 18th century town features homes from as far back as the late 1700s. The town offers walking tours of downtown where you can visit the Christopher Taylor House, which was built in the 1770s, and the Chester Inn, built in 1797. Nearby, you'll see many grand historic homes and churches built in the early 1800s. The International Storytelling Center, located in the center of town, hosts the National Storytelling Festival each October, which brings in people from all over the world. A stroll downtown lets you enjoy the architecture of the 18th and 19th century while enjoying several restaurants, coffee shops, and locally brewed beer and liquor as well. If you enjoy shopping, a walk down Main Street in Jonesborough may just be the thing you're looking for. There are lots of homemade crafts, gifts, antiques, plus art and clothing boutiques. The downtown area is very walkable and makes for a great day out. The city seems to be family friendly and has plenty of outdoor opportunities for enjoying the scenery and is close to the larger towns. What else would attract someone to Jonesborough? How about the cost of living? Jonesborough's cost of living is 12.4% lower than the national average. Now, this comes from the lack of state income tax, low property taxes, reasonable home and rental prices, along with other lower costs such as insurance, healthcare, etc. The median home price in Jonesborough is one of the highest in the area, however. As of the recording of this video, the median sales price over the last 90 days has been $345,000. Much of this has to do with the amount of newer homes being built and sold in the area. Roughly 20% of the homes sold in the past 90 days were built in 2022, which is a higher percentage than the rest of the area. Even though the numbers are higher than for most of Northeast Tennessee, Jonesborough is still a bargain for many people living in other parts of the country. If keeping more of your money is one of the benefits of living in Tennessee, Jonesborough still gives you lots of bang for your buck. Also, Jonesborough has most of the things you need without having to leave town. You'll find Lowe's, a couple of grocery stores, plenty of franchise fast food restaurants, but also several locally owned restaurants like the Black Olive for some pretty terrific Italian, the Old Town Pancake House, and Old Town Dairy Bar for some highly rated ice cream options. And let's not forget the kitchen at Grace Meadows Farm. Resting on a 240-acre farm and event venue, the restaurant serves country food, family style, in an incredible setting. When I think about Jonesborough and why I might want to live there, I think about how it gives you that rural small town feel, which it is, but it's close enough to the bigger towns that you don't feel like you can't find whatever you need. History surrounds you. The outskirts of town and the surrounding area are simply beautiful. You can drive for miles and miles, but those rolling pastures and old farmhouses just never get old. There really are a lot of things to see and do within a very short drive too. You can get to Boone Lake in 20 minutes, go mountain biking in Johnson City, or hike the ridges of Buffalo Mountain. A quick day trip to the mountains in Boone or Asheville, North Carolina is just an hour's drive away, and you can be in Roan Mountain in just 20 minutes. If you'd like to know more about Jonesborough or just our part of Northeast Tennessee in general, please reach out to us. Kim and I specialize in helping people relocate to the area and would love to help you decide if Northeast Tennessee will be a good fit for you. Look in the description below for a link where you can get a copy of our relocation guide. This is Scott Henniger with Home Team, where we're exceeding expectations, whether it's your first home or your last.